Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on every chapter of the Bible, and then I'm sharing those with you. Today we're looking at 1 Kings chapter 6. Why do we gather as the church? What is the heart of worship? Is it about a building, a service with songs and a sermon? Or is worship something more than all of these? The detailed description of Solomon's temple has two distinct parts in 1 Kings chapter 6. Verses 2 to 10 detail the exterior of the building project, and verses 14 to 38 describe the interior. While most of this chapter is focused on the details of the construction of the temple, I believe the heart of the temple project is found in 1 Kings chapter 6, verses 11 to 13. These are the hinge verses between the description of the exterior and the description of the interior. So listen to this heartbeat. Now the word of the Lord came to Solomon, saying, concerning this house which you are building, if you will walk in my statutes and execute my ordinances and keep all my commandments by walking in them, then I will carry out my word with you, which I spoke to David your father. I will dwell among the sons of Israel, and will not forsake my people Israel. Now, obviously, the temple was a very important place, but it should not be surprising that God would remind his people that at the heart of its construction and at the heart of its future usage was the life of obedience to his commandments. God taught the heart of worship previously in 1 Samuel chapter 15, verses 22 to 23. He said this to Saul back in the day. Has the Lord as much delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of divination, and insubordination is as iniquity and idolatry. Whew. So, while building projects, event planning, song selections, and yes, even sermon writing are important parts of how we practice our faith in contemporary Christianity, let us never forget that the heart of worship has always been and will always be obedience to God and walking in his ways. We are the temple of his presence on earth. 1 Corinthians 6, verses 19 to 20. Seize the moment and worship God by obeying his word. Seize the moment.